Now, the months of historic protests in Hong Kong seem to have brought results as its embattled leader, Carrie Lam, permanently withdrew a controversial extradition bill Wednesday. She met with pro-Beijing lawmakers in the afternoon, at which she described the full withdrawal of the bill as a gesture to cool down the atmosphere. Still, it was not immediately clear whether the formal withdrawal would end the ongoing protests. Since Lam attempted to introduce the ill-fated bill 3 months ago, turmoil followed, including mass marches that drew more than 1 million people and heated protests that shut the city's busy airport. Every weekend, the protests returned, which also saw aggressive police tactics involving firing tear gas, rubber bullets and pepper spray, and making more than 1,100 arrests since early June. Both Lam and Beijing have refused to compromise beyond agreeing to suspend the bill since it was introduced. On Tuesday, she even insisted she had no plans to resign after an audio recording emerged of her telling business leaders she wanted to quit, but was hamstrung by Beijing. Although Lam had previously suspended the bill, her move did little to appease demonstrators, who continued protesting and expanded their demands to include calls for greater democratic freedom. The withdrawal of the bill, however, would only be one of 5 main demands, which also include calls for an independent inquiry into police violence, an amnesty for those who have been arrested, and universal suffrage. News of the bill withdrawal prompted a surge in Hong Kong stocks, with the Hang Seng Index, which has fallen more than 10% since the protest started, soaring 3.90%. The benchmark Shanghai Composite Index rose 0.93%, while the Shenzhen Composite Index, which tracks stocks on China's second exchange, added 0.67%.